return to this realm. I had to say goodbye. By consciously knowing what needs holding, we can release our unconscious memory. Is the call of the goddess. There is a light that shines. We need to call forth the power of softness, protected for so long. In the cauldron of our most broken places, we had to survive. Prayer position. They are how you do your work. Mother-line magic, healing our maternal legacy. Good morning, my loves. That just feels wrong. Good morning, my loves. Hey. Actually, I got some good advice yesterday from a fellow YouTuber that said, just talk to the camera as if you're talking to your future self. So, hey. I am gonna go to yoga, Ella and Cam's, tonight to plan our trip in Albania. Oh, I think I just felt some blood leak out of my body. It's one of those days where you're like getting overconfident about your period being over, so you like just raw dog it and then you realize it ain't over. Let's go. What's up? So yesterday, as I was walking home from yoga, I was picking flowers for my grandmother. Grandmother is a weird word to use for her because we've never called her that. We call her Mimi, which is French for grandmother, because she's not a regular grandma. She's a cool grandma. Anyway, as I was doing that, I was putting my stuff, I was holding all this shit. Every single time I like tried to get some flowers for her, I like put the stuff down. And then when I got home, I didn't have my water bottle. My emotional support water bottle was gone, so... My emotional... My water bottle. These flowers are beautiful. Nice. Can you hear him? I had to catch the bus home because that yoga was so restorative and so like soothing, and I was just so like nice and cozy after it. That was like, I'm not walking up that hill, y'all. You live near the ocean, you know that it's very windy and you know that there's big hills around. Usually I can face that hill, but I think I'm just trying to live a more womb-led life and honor when my bleed is asking me to take the softer route in life. It's funny because I feel like there's like a new wave occurring now where, or at least I'm trying to forge a new wave. I feel like I'm trying to see like a new culture occur for women. I feel like in my circle of women, oh, hi. Okay, bye. Go back to your mama. Like hoping to see like a new wave in the way that women talk about their periods, and when you start tracking your cycle and you start learning like what phase means what to expect in each week, I just feel like it changes everything. I feel like I have kind of people from older generations being like,
gosh, your period pain must be so bad that you have to rest that much.
No, it's not that bad, but I just want to rest because I'm on the first day of my bleed and like that's when my body is asking me to retreat. And like my heart goes towards all the women of like previous generations that have had to make themselves into a man to feel valid in this world. In my book that I'm listening to at the moment, Spirit Weaver, Wisdom Teachings from the Feminine Path of Magic. I just laugh at how cliche I am sometimes, but you know, you just gotta lean in. She talks about the new feminism is feminism. And yes, I did say that right. Like a new path and a new era for women to be allowed to be feminine and still have rights. Like before, for women to feel the eras of feminism, like first wave and second wave feminism, women had to put on pants and wear the pants and boss girl era. And I feel like it's beautiful because now that like the general consensus is that women are valid human beings and they're not second-class citizens, it means that now I feel like women are being given space to be powerful yet feminine and soft, but that being like held and celebrated. So yeah, I've been leaning into my womb and listening to what she needs like every single day, because every single day it's different. Every single week it's different. So today I'm on the 3rd day of my bleed. My follicular phase is coming. It's on the horizon. I can feel all my like loving endorphins come back into my body and all those good hormones. The testosterone and the progesterone coming, looking for me, finding me. My love for my husband coming back after the luteal phase, where my womb is angry at him for not impregnating me. I'm not. But there's like that theory that like your luteal phase, you hate your boyfriend because he didn't impregnate you. But I'm still feeling a little bit mushy, gushy, smushy. So I opted for the yin class today, and I'm drinking decaf because caffeine can worsen anxiety and period pain during your bleed and during your luteal phase as well. So yeah, now I'm basking on the grass, having a grass bask. It is approximately 12:30. It's time for me to eat. Intermittent fasting in the second half of your period is usually fine. Just in your luteal phase that it's not advised for women. In my luteal phase, I will probably start eating at like 9 a.m. so that I can signal to my body that this is a safe environment to let go of valuable resources such as
multiple ounces of menstrual blood.
I feel like I wanted to start with this topic to really weed out anyone that isn't meant to be here. My app that I use, Stardust, if you don't have it, I freaking highly recommend. You can't see shit. I'll give you a little tour of this app. I wish that I was sponsored by this. I'll give you the sauce because this is awesome. All right, let's go inside. Okay, grandmother was making some sandwiches and then she offered to make me a sandwich, so I just ate a sandwich. But now I'm here. I guess I should also say that I am living in Manly at the moment because I live with my grandparents. We've been living here for like 3 months and we're here for the next 6 weeks and then we'll be leaving. They've just helped us out with saving for our travels and for our wedding and everything. So yeah, it's been a really, really crazy, beautiful, blessed lifestyle living in Manly with my beautiful grandparents. So plus that yoga studio that I just went to is cool because I don't pay for a membership. Every Thursday I clean for 2 hours. I just like mop the studio and I clean out the bins and clean the toilets, and yeah, some people think that's really disgusting and weird, but I'm like,
it's free membership.
And they're like,
It's not free.
and I'm like, I don't have to work. It doesn't feel like work. I get to just like trot around in my yoga pants and no shoes and mop some floors and listen to my audiobook and get a free $50 a week membership. Amazing. And that's great because then if I don't go much one week, I don't feel like I'm like seeing money leave my account and being like, and I get to give back, which is nice. What was I gonna do? Oh yeah. So Stardust is this period tracking app. So it looks like this, and basically why I got it was it tells you where your period is with the moon. So I actually got my period on the full moon the other day. So I am one with nature. And it also tells you like where your hormones are at certain points. So like the progesterone's coming back in and everything's starting to pick back up again after this like big drop over here of just like, I have nothing, which is the fucking luteal phase. Today it's telling me that I don't think I should read that out loud, but that's so funny. It makes really funny updates. Anyway, and it's telling me these are some of the things I might feel like eating, and having acne, which I've definitely had a breakout this week, which has been really wonderful. The other amazing thing about Stardust is that you can link up with your friends. So I can see where all my friends are and where in their cycle they are. And so usually when I start bleeding, I have a look at who else is bleeding so I can just reach out to them and be like, blessings to you, my love, I'm with you. But no one is bleeding with me at the moment, which is very sad. And then the last amazing thing that I love about this app is that my partner is linked up to it. So whenever my cycle changes or there's something to report, it sends a message to him saying, Paris might be a little bit more snarky today. I love that about this app. And the updates are really funny usually as well, like you just saw here. Highly recommend if you are a menstruating person or you're a partner of a person who menstruates. I highly recommend that, and tracking each other, track your friends. And if you have 7 friends that you have like linked up with, you get a free membership for a year, which I have unlocked that, which is partly why I convinced all my friends to get it. But yeah. I'm just gonna edit for a bit more now. I filmed a 50-minute video of me talking the other day. And so I've just been trying to edit that down. I've got it down to like 15 minutes now. Ideally, I want it to be shorter. As you will find out, if not already, I am a waffler. And actually that video is already out, so you will know. I'm gonna hopefully finish editing it today so I can just put it out, because I'd love, love, love to post a video every week and see what happens. And then later on, I'm gonna walk down to the ferry, catch the ferry over to the city, and then go to Ella and Campbell's house to plan our trip to Albania, which they have all given me consent to vlog.
Yummy.
It's gonna be hard. What do you taste?
Blessings.
Please inform us how you made this food and the process behind it.
Yeah, we had our pyramid structures. That looked very much like this.
So we did in fact melt one side and stick tissue.
Oh no!
Wait, show me. We did in fact melt the whole side of it, and there was tissue stuck on it, but
Yeah.
luckily I retrieved
That was
it.
definitely me.
It was actually me. Because you took it off and put it here, and I was like, that's Jason. And then I put it back on, and then I regret it because I ruined my own pyramid.
This is what we call brunching in this house. And it's when bros touch with love and support. Campbell had a big day at work. We all know what that's like.
Are we sure people want to watch you?
And this is ice.
What happened?
I burnt myself last week with my
Ow.
iron.
Say hi to the vlog.
Hi, vlog.
You know Chelsea. She's been on the vlog before.
Yeah, because I was looking at flights and stuff that morning, the cheaper ones.
I think we gave
We
ourselves
need it.
2 days to drop it back to Lisbon post-festival. You recommend
just
Ryanair.
Google like Bristol to Portugal or whatever, Lisbon.
South Africa to
South
Australia.
Africa to home. Flights have gone up so much literally in the last week.
Right, name it next seat selection.
We are going crazy. No one knows what website to trust. Everybody's going crazy. Oh, it smells so good.
Yeah, wow.
Oh. Okay, technology. Oh my god. Okay, fucking fumigated.
You ready?
We don't know what ever lights to trust. Can you read some of those?
Some of the reviews.
Do not use this company. Booked for mother's funeral. They took money for the booking. Scam. Budget air, never again.
Oh, okay. So we're not going with the budget. .com.au that looks like a 14-year-old girl made this fucking website.
Morocco.
It would be
so cheap. It would be
Instead of
so
Albania.
Because so look at where Lisbon
right next
is,
door.
and then we would literally fly into Casablanca.
And then from Morocco to Cape Town.
Cape Town would be
You're on
really
the same
cheap.
continent.
It would be a lot
Alright,
cheaper
should we
to
go to
fly to
Morocco?
Cape
We
Town.
went to Morocco.
We could get a train to Morocco.
I don't think you can get a train to Morocco, Justin.
We're gonna invent a train. Well, I said we could get a train, and then I was like, no, there's an ocean.
We need to cross.
Underwater train tunnels now, don't they?
They do.
Technology,
They do.
You know?
They do. So what do you do in Morocco?
I will show you.
Ocean.
Morocco.
Is there an ocean? I really
Lily,
want there to be
there's
like
ocean.
something
No,
to
no.
do, like
Morocco
relaxing
is
vibes.
Lily, big
All right, we're going to Morocco.
Here's the Morocco shoot. This is
Wow.
Morocco. This is the Morocco.
Wow. Okay.
Blue City.
Wow.
576 3-hour flight, which is direct from Lisbon to Casablanca.
got to add.
Okay, but it's already looking.
Fast digestive.
It's already looking cheaper.
It's brainstorming time, y'all.
Do we want to go to Casablanca?
Oh, we want to go to Casablanca.
Albania?
No.
That was a comforting pat.
Did not pass.
For 2 people.
Yeah. One way.
Oh, don't do that.
Morocco.
Wait.
You want to be by the beach.
Wow.
So,
So
Morocco. You're kidding me. I
we're
want
gonna
to be.
spend the money.
This is going to be us, all of us, all 5 of us, looking at each other going, I'm so fucking glad we're not in the hot, dry Morocco that has no nice beaches.
Yes. Okay. Got it.
Lisbon to Corfu.
July.
Out of 10, how has your experience been booking your flights to Cape Town, Jason?
Only answer whilst eating.
Maybe. Oh my god! Probably like ranging between 4 and 7, back and forth. Also a 7 when I have one of these.
You know,
Love it.
so Bourges from the 20.
To like the first.
The seats.
I think is the Friday.
I just picked that cashew up with my toes and then fed it to Campbell.
Guys, this is how much footage we've got in one night.
Thank you, videoing. This is why you should document your life.